in Texas. We got a project today that we're going to include you in. Where we live down here in southern Texas, there's a lot of citrus that grows down here. We decided that we would add some citrus trees, lemon, lime, and a couple of orange trees because, well, we like citrus. We're not going to put it in the ground. We're going to actually put them in pots and try and turn them into like a bush of some sort. It'll be a couple of years before we get any fruit, but that'll be good. So where are we going, Glenda?
We're going down to International Pottery, which is close to the Mexico border. We've heard they have a nice selection and good prices, so we're going to go check that out and see if we can find some pots.
Right along with this morning, you can get a look at what's going on. And coming up in this video, we have a nice lady over at LNF Growers. She's going to fill us all in on how to plant citrus and what to buy and all that good stuff. So that'll be fun. So, well, here we are riding down the road, close to Progresso. This is really cool, all these pots from Mexico. They've got all different sizes and colors. Pretty cool.
Okay, so we're prepping the pots we bought yesterday. We got these down at International Pottery, close to the border. We got 3 of them. So we're prepping them today for the trees that we're going to go pick up tomorrow or Tuesday. So this is our first experience planting citrus trees. So we're trying to learn as we go, but there's a hole in the bottom of the pot, like always. And we put some of the stones that we have around here so that the dirt won't clog the hole, and hopefully that will allow for better drainage. And we went and bought the cactus palm and citrus soil, which hopefully will work. We're not going to fertilize them right away, but we're going to talk to the gal over at the tree citrus tree place to learn all about fertilizing them and everything else. We did buy some mulch, so we're going to talk to her when we pick up the trees to make sure we're doing this right.
Hi, well, we're completing our build planting citrus at our place here in Texas. And of course, I don't know anything about planting citrus. I think I could kill a tomato. However, what we did is we came out to LNF Growers, and we'll drop a phone number and all that on you later on. And we came out to meet with our resident grower who knows everything there is to know about all of this. And this is Norma. She's a proprietor out here, and she's gonna fill us in. And it's like we're trying to figure out what to plant. You have so many different things here, and different sizes and whatnot, and good prices. How long does it take for like the Caracaras or the Valencias? How long does it take before they produce fruit?
Okay, for citrus, the best year it's the 3rd year. Okay, the 1st year will be the blooming. The 2nd year, you can leave 1 or 2 fruit, but the 3rd year it's the best year for any citrus.
Oh, that's cool. And when do they usually produce fruit? Like a Valencia, when can you pick them?
Valencia, it's a late orange, late season, so that will be ready to eat. To produce to pick on March. It's the late one. In March, yes. They're just different varieties of oranges. Like the Valencia will be a juicing oranges. There will be 3 varieties of juicing oranges, which is the Mars, pineapple, and Valencia. And of course, like I said, I mean, they're all different seasons.
Right.
Yeah. If you want November, it will be the Mars.
Right.
Then, yeah, the Mars. December will be the navel. January will be the pineapple orange. And
what about the caracaras?
The caracara, that one's ready in December too.
In December. Well, that's awesome. That's an interesting orange. You know, it's with the red insides. It's not a blood orange. It's actually something different.
Similar. It looks like a grapefruit, but it has nothing to do with the grapefruit. It's a very, very good orange. Delicious.
Well, the other thing is we have some bougainvillea at the house, and we got bugs eating on the bougainvillea. What do you do to keep the bugs off of these? Do you have to put like some sort of a chemical on them, or can you spray them with something else?
You can use just, if you want to do more like organically, you don't want to put that many pesticides on your trees, you can use a Dawn soap. The Dawn soap, yeah, the Dawn soap with water. You just mix it up, shake it pretty good, and shower your trees. And put some on the dirt too.
Well, that's cool.
That will be more constantly. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to add pesticide.
Right.
But of course, if you see that, it's not working, then you do need to buy some pesticide.
Right.
Anything that says like for insect or mite controls. You see, just.
What about fertilizing them? Do you have to fertilize them like every month or like a couple times a year?
Couple times a year, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, what type
of depending on the fertilizer you.
Well, what type of fertilizer do you put on them?
I recommend you Osmocote. Osmocote, it's very good.
Okay, cool. And you sell that too, don't you?
Yes, we do. We do.
That's cool. You sell small bags?
Little small bags and ready to go.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I tell you, we've been walking around looking at them, and I think what we're going to do, because we love orange juice, and Valencias are such good oranges, and they're pretty hardy. They do well in the winter. And so we're thinking about getting a Valencia and getting a caracara, and then I think we're going to do something neat. You guys graft trees here too, don't you?
Yes, this is what we do. We actually specialize on grafting everything. We are growers. We grow for commercial growers and for the public, of course. And yes, we do that special grafting, double graft trees. It means that it's 2 in 1. In one tree, you'll be having 2 fruits.
That'd be so cool to have lemons and limes on the same tree and have them come off. Now, they come off a couple times a year, don't they?
Yes, it's just depending on, like the key lime, it gives all year round. And the Valley lemon, which is the improved mayor lemon, twice a year.
Well, that's cool. Man, we could have all kinds of fruit. When we go back out on the road, we'd have fruit to take with us.
Yeah.
Well,
Very good lemonade.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Explain to us again about taking the
sour.
Yes.
Okay, yes, of course. You see, right here. This is the grafting here. Right here.
All right, let me get a good.
Okay,
all right,
right
so
here.
that's the graft right there.
Yes.
Okay.
From here down, it's a sour orange, and from here out up, it's the grafting. It's the good part. Is where we graft into it. To the sour. Okay. So anything that grows down here,
right?
Okay.
You need to cut it
below the graft.
Below the graft. 100% take it off. Okay. From here up, you decide what shape you want to give your tree. But it's best for you to take off also the new shoots that are coming out. Take them off. You see, this was our main one. Okay. It was our main one. We didn't take this one off. So this one's growing faster than this one. So what basically we're going to do, we're going to cut this one and leave the big one. Okay. You want to leave only one.
Okay.
Until it gets to the size you want to shape it as a tree.
Right.
Okay. Unless you want it as a bush.
That we bought because of the size, do you think we could leave them in there indefinitely, or are we going to have to move them to a bigger pot?
They're this deep and they're that big.
Okay, those will be good. These trees will be good to go to that pot. Okay. I do recommend on anything on a 1 gallon go into a smaller one.
Yeah, like something like this.
Yes, we're a little bit bigger, but these are ready to go in a little bit bigger pot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you'll be good. Just don't overwater. Too much water, you're basically, they're gonna get root rot. You're gonna drown them.
1 day a week, 2 days a week?
During the summer, I always recommend at least twice a week. Well, in the ground, right? And pot, I mean, just keep it moist, but not too much. We carry almost like 30 varieties of citrus.
Wow.
Yeah, lemons, limes, orange, tangerines, grapefruits, and you name it. You name it.
Oh, that's cool. That's a lot of stuff.
And you graft them all here, right?
We graft everything. Everything is grafted and certified. Well, yeah, like us growers, we need to. Mandatory.
We heard that you can't bring citrus trees in to the Rio Grande Valley from someplace else because there's real strict regulations about what can be grown here citrus-wise because of bugs and diseases and so on and so forth. And so if you're going to plant citrus here, you have to buy approved citrus from approved growers in the valley.
Exactly like that.
That's the good thing about coming down here to LNF Growers is they understand the regulations, they follow the regulations, and they know how to ensure the plants are healthy and they're permitted within the valley.
Yeah, and any questions you have, you guys can just give me a call and I can help you out.
Right.
You know, this lady is a wealth of information. Whenever you're out looking for citrus, this is where you need to come with your questions. Google is fine, but Norma is better. Now, it doesn't hurt to pinch the tops off of them.
No, it does not. If you want it like before spring, or I think also like in October, November, like before spring, it's good to snip.
To cut them back.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Allow for growth.
So they could, exactly.
Yeah. You want me to hold it?
You see, this is the sour orange, the sour rootstock, and on each side, on this side we put the Valley lemon, the improved Mayor lemon, and on the other side, the key lime. So you'll be having 2 fruits in 1 tree.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's what we want.
Yeah, you'll be having like the trees actually is gonna look pretty too because it's gonna be all mixed up.
What about the flowers? Are they different color flowers?
Yes, the Valley lemon actually the blooms are like purplish, pretty white purple, and the key lime they're just white. So yeah, actually yeah, they'll be having 2 different types of flowers. Awesome.
Man, I can hardly wait till we start producing fruit here. All right, well. That's a pretty nice one right here.
Yeah, like you see those shoots, I really recommend you
taking these off.
Yeah, take that one off, take these off,
and take those off. Okay.
Just let it bush out like the way it is right now.
Up top. All right. Well, I think we'll do that. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and pay Norma for all the citrus we picked out, and thank you so much for educating us on what to do and all that. Remember, you know. And we're going to mention this probably time after time. Come over to LNF Citrus here in Mission, Texas. They'll definitely help you out. And not only that, but I remember we were talking before about what you can grow in Mission and the certified stock. Yeah. Well, each one of these has a tag on it to verify that with a number and a phone number for here. So, yeah, this is the real deal. Yeah. And so we're going to go home and we're going to plant these, give them some love, and hopefully within a year or two, a couple of years, we'll be getting fruit. That'd be awesome.
Of course, yeah. So whenever you need, citrus trees, we'll be here. LNF Citrus Growers, any variety you like, just name it, and I'll help you out. And
well, we may come back and get some clementines.
Oh, clementines are perfect. Very nice. They're very good. Yeah, and yeah, well, we're here. Any questions, I can help you out.
Well, thank you for all your help today, and we appreciate it. And we got the trees home, huh, Glenda?
We did, okay. And it looks like that's about the right height for the soil. So we're going to get them in the pots. And Norma told us not to use mulch.
Well, you can see all those roots there ready for another pot.
Loosen this up a little bit.
Well, Glenda's got all the trees planted and we've watered them, and we've got oranges here, and here we have the grafted lemon, improved Meyer lemon, and Mexican limes. We have the cara. We hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun doing. How about it, Glenda? That was a fun project.
Yeah, it was. I'm excited to see how they grow.
Yep, and I bet you we have nice citrus fruit, and it'll be awesome. We'll have a good time with all of this. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this video, and it was somewhat educational, and you can plant some trees of your own. We certainly appreciate it when you like, share, and subscribe, because we are
Karen's
on the fly.
Let's go make a margarita.
I want a margarita.